Hey T-Squad, welcome back to Dropping the Tea, where we dig deep into the celebrity chaos you didn't see coming. I'm your host Kirsty, and today, oh honey, we are diving headfirst into a steaming hot swirl of politics, power, and platinum plaques. Because yep, the rumor mill is churning with talk that Donald Trump, yes, former president and reality television ringleader himself, might be considering a presidential pardon for none other than Diddy Combs. That's right, let's get into the receipts, the reality, and the rumors behind what could be one of the wildest pardons in pop culture history. Okay, quick rewind. Just recently, Diddy was convicted on 2 federal charges under the Mann Act, which is basically a law from way back that criminalizes transporting people across state lines for illegal sex work. The trial was intense, y'all. Witnesses described these so-called freak-off parties, think drugs, sex, power plays that Diddy allegedly arranged. And while the jury didn't find him guilty of the heavier stuff, like racketeering or trafficking, they did convict him on 2 serious counts. So, what's next? Well, Diddy's in jail right now, waiting to be sentenced. That's coming up in early October. And if the sentence sticks, we're talking up to 20 years behind bars. But here's the part that's got everyone clutching their pearls. Rumors are flying that Donald Trump might swoop in with a pardon. Where did this come from? It started with a report from Deadline saying Trump was seriously considering granting clemency to Diddy. Then TMZ jumped in, claiming insiders were saying Trump was more than open to it. Supposedly, Diddy's team has even been in talks with the White House behind closed doors. Some reports say Trump's waiting to see if Diddy gets out on bail or what his sentence will be. But if he doesn't get bail, a pardon could come sooner than we think. Now, let's pause. Nothing, and I mean nothing, has been officially confirmed. The White House is staying zipped lips, and Diddy's lawyers aren't talking either. But the internet? The internet is loud. Social media posts about it are blowing up with millions of views. So what's Trump saying? Well, back in May, he was actually asked directly about the idea of pardoning Diddy. And he didn't say no. In fact, he said he hadn't been officially asked yet, but he'd look at the facts. He even threw a little shade, saying Diddy used to like him but stopped once he ran for office. OOP. But he also said if he felt someone was mistreated, he'd consider a pardon whether they liked him or not. So yeah, Trump's definitely open to it. But that's not a yes. Yet. And here's where things get messier than Diddy's legal team's inbox. This rumor comes at a time when Trump has been handing out pardons like party favors. Seriously, he's already pardoned over 1,600 people since starting his second term. From Capitol rioters to reality stars, even NBA YoungBoy got a pass. So a Diddy pardon? Not impossible. Now some say it's strategic that Trump wants to appeal to black voters or celebrity fans. Others think it's just Trump staying in the headlines and throwing curveballs. One theory? That it's a distraction from other political drama, especially all the noise around Epstein and those promised but missing documents. I'm not saying it's a smokescreen, but it smells smoky. If Trump does pardon Diddy, it would wipe his convictions clean. No sentence, no jail time, just free. But that would come with major backlash too. Critics would say it's Trump helping out another celebrity buddy while bypassing the justice system. And considering Diddy's charges, it definitely set off debates about power, privilege, and whether justice is for sale. Supporters might argue Diddy was overcharged, or that his convictions weren't really about coercion. Others will say, no way should someone convicted under a sex-related law walk free. So expect some serious internet wars if this goes down. So to wrap it up, is Trump really going to pardon Diddy? We don't know yet. All we have are rumors, whispers, and a lot of speculation. Trump says he'd consider it. Diddy's camp is silent. The White House is saying absolutely nothing. But T-Squad, we know how fast these things can change. If this gets confirmed, you better believe I'll be here with the breaking tea, cup in hand, ready to spill. That's it for today's tea, fam. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, follow, and leave a comment letting me know. Do you think Trump will pardon Diddy? Should he? Let's talk about it. And to all my loyal T-Squad, thank you for the love, the support, and for sipping through the mess with me. Until next time, I'm Kirsty, and this is Dropping the Tea. Stay bold, stay curious, and never forget the truth always brews to the top.